take another day, suddenly make it all seem white. Every you girl and you should know it. Each glance and every little movement you're showing. Living all around, don't need to waste it. Just by the time, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. This world is awfully big, girl, you're all alone. And it's time you started living. It's time to give someone else to the giving. Love it all around, don't need to waste it. You can buy the time, why don't you take it? You're gonna make it after all. So we've been telling everybody we're from Minnesota, so we thought we'd start with the Mary Tyler Moore song, and in reverence to our fallen heroette.
It's totes a word.
Totes, okay.
I just wanted to say one thing really quickly. Can I have more guitar in the monitor, please? I felt like a lot of things were missing.
Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you for coming to our show tonight. I'm Lorraine. This is my friend Lojo. And that over there is our friend Adam. We met last week on a street corner here in Boston.
Harvard Square, Cambridge.
We're going to do a little song by my old band. It was called the Flash Girls, and maybe you remember that.
My battery just went dead. All right.
No fun.
That's fun. Oh!
When my friends are in tune.
Thank you.
It's gonna be a minute.
Thank you. Where's my note?
Oh, we got all the notes. We have the best notes. We know all the best notes.
There's like 5 versions over there. I'm like, which one am I singing with? You told me you would love me, dear, forever.
It's called a double stop, darling.
We're gonna talk. You said that you would always stay with me, and in the same key.
That was just pillow talk, baby.
And we would always be as one together. So why'd you put that poison in my tea? Told me you would always be my man, dear. Swore that you would never ever stray. You know that I'm just your biggest fan, dear. So why'd you have to spoil a good Earl Grey? And it's ooh, ah, ooh, I'm dying. And it's ooh, ah, I'm nearly dead. I wonder what could make a love like ours turn sour. I guess it must be something that I said. Darling, you may think that we are parted and you're free, but I know that we'll meet again in hell. Sorry.
I thought it was a fairly accurate representation. An oral representation of hell.
You got the last word in by poisoning my tea. Well, the joke's on you, 'cause I poisoned yours as well.
Uh-oh. It's working.
I have my tea here.
I tried more tea.
No need to worry.
The song is not done yet. And it's ooh, ah, ooh, I'm dying. And it's ooh, ah, I'm nearly dead. I wonder what could make a love like ours turn sour. I guess it must be something that I said. I guess it must be something that I said. Ed.
Is that like an echo?
I don't know. I should have had all that cake.
I thank you and the demons inside me. Thank you.
A lot of you may not know that, but that's actually was written by Neil Gaiman. And when I met Neil, I hadn't actually really read anything he'd written. I didn't really know a lot about science fiction fantasy. And that was the first thing I ever heard from him.
That
as
was
a
all
writer.
she knew about Neil.
That's all I knew is he'd written this song. I'm like, oh my God, I love that song. We're going to play that song. And I'm like, you do other stuff? And I just remember this he was like 30 years old at the time. This was a long time ago. And he's like, well,
5-6 years.
I got this comic and it's called The Sandman. It's really nice and I've done 8 issues so far. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's great. You got any more music?
Give up on that comic stuff. Really, your future's in music, clearly.
Clearly.
All right.
Luckily, no one has ever listened to Lorraine's career advice.
sit up here, you get a free button.
She just said, freeze my favorite color.
I want to go there.
I have another chair back here too, if we need it.
What do they get for that?
A free shot of our rear end.
Who's gonna sit in that chair?
Oh, just wait.
We'll find someone. Hi. You haven't missed anything yet. When does the song start?
Whenever you start singing.
That's my downfall on my collar. Just a whiff of patchouli. Even with an explanation. That much be sure of me and sure my love, sure my love, sure of me. Sure my love, sure of me. If I should embrace another, I assure you it's platonically. Embrace him as I would my brother. But how would you be sure of me? I'm sure my love, sure my love, sure of me. Sure my love, sure of me. If she leaves a trace of perfume or some glitter you might see, though you jealous bones of you love, how will you be sure of me? Sure my love, sure my love, sure of me. Sure my love, sure of me.
What is the lead break over? Now.
Still you smile and still you hold me. I never get that third degree. I would think if I were younger, then my love was sure. Sure my love, sure of me. 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 I think the song's done now. That's kind of it.
This gets too organized for you.
Yes.
Send up a flare.
If it gets, what's that?
Fingers in my ears?
Is it that bad? I mean, Jesus.
Did you look at our set list? Because that's the next song that we're going to play.
I'm going to interrupt first
dear.
and ask.
Yes?
No,
Do,
no,
No.
not
No,
yet.
no,
no,
no.
No. No.
Go sit down.
Sit down, Jerry. Sit down, Jerry. Sit down.
For God's sakes, Jerry, sit down.
Jerry,
Sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit
Jerry.
down. For God's sakes, Jerry, sit down.
Jerry.
For God's sakes, open
Sit
up
here.
a window.
No, just sit down. I mean, sit down, please. All right, here's another Neil song off one of the 3 Flash Girls albums. I have no idea which one. It was a long time ago. Speaking of Flash Girls CDs, we have what's pretty much the last Flash Girls CDs in the world over here. If anybody wants them afterwards, you can have them for a small amount of cash. Are you guys ready? I'm running out of things to say.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Do you have a button? Oh, I already gave you one. All right. I'll get you another. I can see your lips are moving. I can't hear a single word you say. I suppose you're kinda telling me it's over now and I should go away. Relationships are tricky. We have to be grown up and be mature.
Seems unlikely.
You tell me that it's over, but there's one thing that I know for sure. I got my fingers in my ears, I'm going la 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 la. I got my fingers in my ears, I'm going la 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 la. Going la 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 la. La 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 la. Maybe you're telling me you love me. Maybe you're saying I'm cool. Maybe you're trying to tell me you're sorry that you ever tried to make me look like a fool. Relationships are stupid. Say we have to talk until we're done. You can talk and talk forever, but it isn't gonna change things one. I got my fingers in my ears, I'm going la 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 la. I got my fingers in my ears, I'm going la 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 la. La la la. Works well when I'm in trouble. Works well when my boss gets mad. And right this minute, it's the only solution to the worst date that I've ever had. Relationships are funny. I know that ours is gonna be just fine.
That's what you think.
If we face the world together, and your response is just like mine. Everybody, come on! Got my fingers in my ears, I'm going la 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 la. I can hear you, I can hear you. Got my fingers in my ears, I'm going la 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 la. What's that? Got my fingers in my ears, I'm going la 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 la. Oh no! Got my fingers in my ears, I'm going la 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank you.
I don't think a man should sing that high.
It's okay, Adam. You'll be fine.
Thank you very much.
So, do you ever have every once in your life, maybe twice in your life if you're really lucky, you have one of those moments that is so completely perfect and surreal and weird and strange, you know it will never, ever, ever happen again. But it was magic, and you also know that it's something you will never forget. And
I think I did.
it was back before I was saying no too. But I remember being at Minicon, and yeah, you were
Just like this, only warmer.
and I remember playing music, and I remember Jerry coming in with like the most beautiful balloon hat ever in the world. And then I remember Jane coming in where she had a flowy thing on, and I remember you came in. Jane, I'm not even kidding you about this. It was like you came and you picked the balloon up like it was an orb from the goddess.
Which it is.
And you began to interpretive dance with the balloon. And Lojo and I were like this. And we kept playing the same stupid waltz for, I don't know, it was like half an hour. And more and more people grabbed balloons and joined in Jane's interpretive balloon dance. So I had this idea.
So this thing happened.
She has a plan so clever you could put a tail on it and call it a weasel.
Bring me my balloon. Bring me my balloon.
Thanks to Jerry Sullivan for the balloons.
Again.
Again. Oh, she needs help. There we go. There's yours.
Maybe we could just do this whole thing again.
It's never the same as the first time, is it? But I think we can try.
Second time you get to do the weird stuff.
Do the weird stuff.
We'll do the weird stuff.
We haven't started playing yet. Oh, somebody get this one out. I don't want to see anybody put these on their head. Oh, here it goes. I really feel like
Tells me this is not the same experience. Now it's a party.
Excuse me, I'm really sorry. I'm just seeing a lot of balloon batting. I really want, this guy up here is like got arms and he's dancing. I really want to feel the interpretation of the balloon dance. There, this girl
you, everyone. Thank you so much. That was lovely. It's beautiful. Oh,
Thank you. That was as beautiful as it was all those years ago. It was great for me, Jane. That's really what I remember you for. It's kind of like Neil in the Tea Song.
Neil, the songwriter, and Jane,
the balloon, balloon dancer.
the bubble dancer.
Oh, look at you. She's got it wrapped around her like an egg. It's like a new generation is coming. That's awesome. Well, does anybody know what time it is? That didn't take long, but that's not what I was asking. What is the time?
Oh, plenty of time to get weird. And Adam, you were right the second time you do get to do the weird stuff. 'Cause that was some pretty weird stuff, people. Well done. Well done.
In a tub of Velveeta, baby.
It's not true that the TARDIS is just so big inside. It goes on forever. That is the weirdest Dalek I've ever seen.
You know what? Please don't leave, because I've got a part for you here at the end. We're gonna have the TARDIS dancers right up front here.
Sherlock Holmes flirts with Morticia. The punch bowl's surrounded by Star Wars militia. Captain Hook's dancing with Captain Jack Sparrow. The lost girl is kissing someone dressed like the Arrow. Everyone here is completely enthralled at the flights of fantasy bar. Vader and Voldemort argue their badness. There's Laura Croft, no wait, I think that's Katniss. A small group's discussing the space-time continuum. A hobbit, a Dalek, and a 6'2" Tyrion. Everyone here, the lights in it all at the flights of fantasy bar. Lichens and larpers, endless and Aries, manga and monsters, Hagrids and Harrys, cosplay and cyborgs, steampunk and Star Trek, filkers and folklore, and 2 or 3 Shrek. Dancers are swaying to music beguiling. Somewhere out there, Dragon Lady is smiling, lost in the magic and heeding the call at the flights of fantasy bar. Full moon shines, darkness calls at the flights of fantasy bar.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dancing TARDIS. What's plural TARDIS? Is that-
Tardai.
Tardai? Okay.
You know what? You do have. Wait. Do I have a microphone here? What happened with
Yeah.
that? Did I get one again?
Did you turn it off?
No, I didn't do anything.
What happened to Pete? Peter?
Hi.
She gets one. I don't need no stinging microphone. You do have a advantage over everybody else at this con because you'll leave and people will be like, oh, how are the filkers? And you'll be like, oh, they had balloons and they had famous writers and they had the TARDIS dancing.
Just wait till we hit him with the pyrotechnics. Anyone got a lighter?
Because we had
On
one of those.
a related note.
Oh yeah, that's right. We forgot that, didn't we?
All right, this is one of my favorite songs.
One of my favorite songs. I was told to learn this song because of my blue hair. I think
I have
you.
blue hair too.
That's the whole story.
You don't have blue hair.
I have no
that's
hair.
that's
I'm blue about my lack of
there
hair.
it is. There it is. That's the one.
Our dancers are dressed in blue. They're so cute. I just love them.
Yes, we do.
I think we have a lead break now too.
All right. Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
We modulate after the lead break.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Excellent.
Marilyn Monroe didn't marry Henry Miller. 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 But if she did, he'd have taken her to Paris. And if she did, she'd have smoked a lot of opium. If she did, she'd have dyed her hair blue. And if she did, she might be alive. Oh, Henry Miller. Oh, Marilyn Monroe. Oh, Henry Miller. Oh, Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe didn't marry Henry Miller. She lived outside the Tropic of Capricorn. Marilyn Monroe didn't marry Henry Miller. I don't even know if she knew Henry Miller. If she did, they'd have taken her to Paris. And if she did, they'd have done it every day. And if she did, she'd have felt like a woman, not like a photograph in a magazine. Oh, Henry Miller. Oh, Marilyn Monroe. Oh, Henry Miller. Oh, Marilyn Monroe. Oh, we did modulate there. After the lead. Dancers.
There's usually a lot less talking during the lead break.
But you guys are just playing music.
Isn't that just music? We're talking. That's what we're doing, right?
Modulation. This is not a knock against Arthur Miller. Death of a Salesman is my favorite play. But Marilyn Monroe, she didn't marry Henry Miller. If she did, she might be alive. 'Cause if she did, he'd have taken her to Paris, tied her to a bed, and eaten dinner off of her. And okay, maybe she'd have died the same anyway. But if she did, she'd have had more fun. Woo! Henry Miller. Marilyn Monroe. Henry Miller. Marilyn
more song we're gonna play for you before going to the big finish.
Big finish!
Which is actually 3 songs. And has
We're from Minnesota, so the big finish is actually a 6'3" guy named Gunderson.
And in Minnesota, we have a thing called the Minnesota Goodbye, and it goes on a really long time. Okay, we're done in 10 more minutes.
Only 10?
A big finish and an 18-minute encore.
We're playing another concert tomorrow, so anything you didn't hear that you came here hoping you were going to hear, like Girl Needs a Knife or anything like that, is going to be happening tomorrow.
Whole new set.
The Unicorn song, I will play that. We will do that right now for $100.
One.
If you do not have, do you have $100? Because if you give me $100, I'll play that song for you.
I got the first 20.
Here we go. That's what it
Wait a minute. Wait. If you take up a collection, and if you can come up with $100, we will do the Unicorn at our coffee clatch.
Oh! I was going to say encore, but I like
And listen, I don't actually know all the words, so it's real fun.
It's different at the
Jerry,
end.
I'm putting you in charge of it. We need $100.
Well, I was going to put in the first 20, but I don't think I'm going to be at your coffee class.
You don't have to come. It's really good.
Unicorn song.
All right,
No
we
one
got-
actually wants to hear the Unicorn song.
Y'all just
That's
want
not
to
the point.
You just want to do the dance. But tonight we got the TARDIS dancers.
This one's
Guys, we're trying to do a show here. Y'all are getting off track. My eyes are so, I can't really see the words anymore.
I know, that font is like 2 prescriptions ago. It's
You guys can still read.
like this.
I read it in sound check just fine. Okay, we'll do it. Whatever. Let's do it. Like, can you expect perfection now?
We need let me read. It's broad, pretty moonlight neck to neck, lassie.
That was actually the name of the song.
That's your part.
Arundel fighting the ancient healing manna bear breasted with a bairn under each arm.
Is that the Insanity Ward? No, it's the
the Burns
Burns Unit.
Well, that was really fun.
Oh, right, you are we offended now, are you?
They've turned on
Oh, you wished woman, get yourself a free bucket.
The crowd is revolting.
We have to play for them anyway.
Your mom just flipped you the bird.
That's the first time that's happened today. We've been on 2 panels together. You think that's the first time?
His shin is black and blue from hers. Under the table.
Are we doing, is this time now? That's not happening.
We may barely beget and twinkle littlely. Mainly pangle be regret I made and I will dig. This is a sing-along.
They thought I was kidding with that intro.
That was your part.
That was your... But I'll turn into a nightingale. My song will warm thy heart.
Well, I'll turn into a threshing machine and tear your bird apart. It's a love song.
We may barely beget and twinkle littlely. May in the tangle be regret I made and I will dig. But I'll turn into a vampire and kiss thee on the neck.
Well, I'll turn into a silver cross and send thee back to heck.
We may barely beget and twinkle littlely. May in the tangle be regret I made and I will dig. but I'll turn into a love poem with words to charm thy soul.
Well, I'll turn into a nanny goat and eat your poem whole. Poem hole.
Is that a euphemism?
We better need to get some twinkle little rain. When the pang will be regret the maiden I'll gain.
Check that out. Awesome.
The Tar-Dye have become a part of the show. I think we should go on tour with the Tar-Dye.
They're using their arms a little too much for true Irish dancing.
We don't
There you
need
go.
sharks. We don't need sharks. We have Tar-Dye. All right. Well, it's my turn, right? Okay, all right. But I'll turn into a flower garden to fill your senses sweet.
Well, I'll turn into a big black dog and squash you beneath my feet.
Oh, sweetie.
We better need to get some twinkle little rain. When the pang will be regret the maiden I will gain.
While I'll turn into a honeybee, my sting will pierce thy breast.
You said breast.
I said sting.
Buzz, baby. Buzz. Darling. Buzz.
Well, I'll turn into a pesticide and put your sting to rest.
Mood killer.
We better leave to get some twinkle little rain. When the pang will be regret the maiden I will gain.
Just stay awake a little longer. There's like 5 more verses and then the finish.
We're getting to the geek part now. It's all cool.
Well, I'll turn into a cockroach and you'll see if I care.
You'll see if I care.
We better leave to get some twinkle little leaf. When the pang will be regret the maiden I will be.
Well, I'll turn into a supernova and burn up everything.
Well, I'll turn into a black hole and you'll turn into string.
All right, why is that funny? I don't get it.
Funny because it's true.
But I love it.
We better leave to get some twinkle little leaf. When the pang will be regret the maiden I will be.
Well, I'll turn in to God Himself, and you will come to me.
Well, I will not believe in you, and then where will you be?
Probably over at the Mary Bakeretti. I'm thinking.
We better leave to get some twinkle little leaf. When the pang will be regret the maiden I will be. When the pang will be regret the maiden I will be.
Thank you.
The dancers, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, one more song, which is really 3 songs. We're gonna don't go now. It's just a
She's
lot.
like, but there's still cake.
All the plants will die.
Thank you so much for coming and listening to our show. Maybe tomorrow will be a little more organized. Maybe not. I don't know.
Hell no.
Doubtful.
Probably it's not going to get any better than this. So if you did not like this, don't come tomorrow. It's different songs, but it's the same kind of stuff that's going to go on. Only without the balloons, because that was all I had.
So bring them with you when you go back to your room, and then bring them back tomorrow.
I really want to thank Adam Stemple, though, for sitting in with Lojo and I tonight.
Thank you very much.
Not to mention producing most of the CDs I have for sale
On the table. There are CDs. They're only $10.
at
Adam
really
has
low
one.
prices. And I want to thank Jane Yolen for reliving her interpretive balloon dance moment for me. Jane, it was special. It was very, very special. It made my heart warm. Thank you for participating. And mostly, Jane, we've moved on from your part. It's not your turn anymore.
Effing Jane Yolen.
Grandmaster.
Oh, sorry, my bad. She does make me call her Grandmaster Jane Yolen now. It's pretty freaking annoying.
Is that your safe word?
Grandmaster Jane. It's her rap name. She's going to be freestyling at tomorrow's concert.
And I also want to thank the newest stars of our show, the TARDIS Dancers. Now, can I just tell you about your part before we start? Like this.
That's really different for our show, actually. No. We're all free spirits here. There's always that moment where you think, when exactly did the wheels come off?
Wasn't right for the part to be over.
Is that a balloon in your hand, or are you just happy to see me? She's got a purple balloon and she's not afraid to use it.
I'm not going anywhere with this, guys. Not that kind of show.
Yeah, it is.
If it's not that kind of show, why did you make me pick a safe word before we started?
Just brilliant in the slide they drove to Gaia. Give them in the wave on Memsey, where the Bora Grove and the Marmaras are grave. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the Jub bird and shun the frumious bander snatch. Ooh. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time his magnum foe he sought. So rested he by a tom-tom tree, and he stood away in thought. And as a new fish thought he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tubby wood and burbled as it came. Burble, burble, burble. and through and through. His vocal blade went snicker-snack, M&M's Baby Ruth Twix. He left it dead, and with his head went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamers boy. Oh, fractious day, Kaloo, Kalay. He chortled in his joy. When I wake up, know I'm gonna be the one who's waking up with you and you and you and you. When I go out, you know I'm gonna be the one who's going along with you. Cause when I get drunk, you know I'm gonna be the one who's seeing two of you and you and you and you. When I ever, you know I'm gonna be the one who's ever into you. And I would walk 500 miles, 500 more, just to be the one who walks 1,000 miles to find your door. Oh, you know, I'm gonna be the one who's working hard for you. Right. When the money comes in for all the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. But just the pennies when I go out, you know I'm gonna be the one who goes along with you. And when I get old, too late. And I will walk 500 miles. And I will walk 500 more, just to be the one who walks 1,000 miles and go down at your door. Wait. I say na na, you say na na, 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 na na. And when I'm lonely, we know with you. I'm gonna go out. Well, you know, I'm gonna be the one who goes along with you. And when I come home, I'm gonna be the one who's coming to Boskone with you. I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more just to be the one who walks 1,000 miles to fall down that hill. One more time. I will walk 500 miles and I will walk 500 more just to be the one who walks 1,000 miles to fall down that hill. Enjoy the rest of your convention, everybody! The fabulous Lorraine Garland!
Got some sweet
Mr. Adam Stemple, thanks to Peter and Mary on the sound tonight. Larry for doing that. Thank you so much.
Well, a song about never saying never and never being told what you can or cannot do. This is one of us. A 1, 2, 3. Before I got to fighting, or when fighting got to me, I looked to find examples on the field of chivalry, and I saw mighty arms, much stronger than my arms could ever be. So I thought perhaps that field was not for me. But still I stayed and watched the fighting till one figure stood apart, in armor newly fashioned and a helm more pot than art. But each blow was thrown with honor and the lightness of the heart. So I took that step which soon became a start. 'Cause she was not the biggest fighter, nor one to raise a fuss, but I remember being proud that she was one of us. And we might never stand together in a shield wall side by side. Because of her I lift my sword with pride. She was ladylike and lively, not the type you would expect, with a braver heart than many and a slot shot to respect. And I guess she'd once decided this was where she'd like to be, and I thought if she could do it, why not me? 'Cause she was not the biggest fighter, nor one to raise a fuss, and I remember being proud that she was one of us.